Uniform Alpha Bravo on final runway 36 right. Uniform Alpha Bravo, runway 36 right located.
Hello and welcome in Ukraine, Lviv, Kiev airport and Kiev Borispol, and we try to depart and go to Vienna. Today's flight is 1 hour and 45 minutes, and then departure is within 5 minutes. So let's start with some announcement to the passengers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Airbus flight. This is your captain speaking. We are just finished with our pre-flight preparation. We're going to close the door soon for an on-time departure. Please sit back, relax, enjoy the flight, and once again, welcome aboard.
Let's check the maps. Okay, runway 36 right this time, and the let's check FL1 Charlie. FL1 Charlie is on track 356, departure 36. Then left track, left intercept, Slovenka Romeo, radial 057, inbound distance 31.72. Slovenka, and then right and intercept Borispol, radial 281 to Kiev. So two things which are interesting for now, it's Borispol and the Slovivka VOR. Let's check it out. Initial climb clearance, I think, will be the flight level 120 and above. Okay. Airport elevation 427. So let's come back to cockpit. So Kiev 1 Charlie. Initial clearance flight level 120. And next we can take the ATSU and perform request 36 right. It's -2. And the QNH is 1004. And departure will be with backs off and the icing of the engines. Anti-ice system will work. Let's check. The Ukrainian weather is 280 degrees at 5 meters per second. It means around 11 knots, 10 kilometers visibility or more. Broken clouds at 2200, temperature -2 and dew point is -6. QNH is 1004, runway 36 right is in use. With some snow up to 40 millimeters. Okay, let's go. It's good conditions. 280 at 11. Runway is rather damp, so we taking this as it is. Anti-ice on engines. Estimated the let's check the load sheet first. Estimated takeoff weight 0.8. And next the MACT of it's 27.7. So we are sending this for performance calculations. Waiting for the dispatch to bring the data. Fuel report is missing. It's always some things to be missing, and it's good that there is some reminding by the system. Okay, so we make the fuel tank on over 8,045 liters. In that case, we have 9,000 kilograms of fuel on board, and we're just waiting for the performance data, and then we can start with the ground from cockpit.
Go ahead.
Good morning. Oxygen test. Oxygen test.
Roger.
Okay, we did check our fuel, our oxygen. Let's start the APU, but of course we should close the door before we do anything more. Cabin crew, arm slides and cross check. So we are now here on, turn beacon on, and we can start the APU, and we can take the seatbelts on. And in the meantime we have a performance. So performance calculations. Sixty-eight. Degrees to flex temperature. 3 speeds are almost equal, except of 1. So flex is 1, and then stabilizer trim for takeoff setting up 0.8. So the departure briefing, bus 319 at this time, and we are starting APU right now. No MLCDL or technical issues, weather and NOTAMs to be checked, so let's go and check the weather and NOTAMs. It's not done yet, so weather and NOTAMs looks quite interesting. We can expect some icing and turbulence during the flight to Wien and during the descent. NOTAMs, runway 18 right, 36 left, close due to repairs, so we're using that way runway 36 right. In Wien, nothing extraordinary since yesterday. The icing procedures and the other side, so pilot obligated to use minimum necessary engine power when maneuvering, yeah, right. Salzburg, fire category 5 available, per permission required for hire. It's good, and the weather, Kiev is okay, and the Wien, it's also okay. We even expect Kiev okay, even -1. In Salzburg, some snow and broken clouds, so we don't have any, and there's could be 2,500 in snow showers, so we should stay in the Wien. No necessary to go Salzburg, even if so we are still good to go there, but Wien has 2 separate runways, so we don't predict any changes to that. Okay, that is good enough. So, expected taxi clearance, let's check them up again. Expected taxi clearance. We are standing somewhere in the apron delta, and the stand is like stand number 2, so I predict we will go via Charlie 4 Bravo to the end of the runway, and next we will be landing around runway 36 for departure via Alpha 6 holding point. Okay, so let's start the procedure. The block fuel for now is 9,000 kilograms. Config 1, it's our departure, and the temperature is 68 on the flex, and the transition altitude, that's a good question. On SID, let's go with go. Its transition altitude is flight level 1010, 100 and 10. And thrust reduction altitude is 1920. And the next page, acceleration 1920. Minimum safe sector altitude, it's 3000 feet, and the planning first assigned flight level will be 120, and the flight plan designated SID is okay. Any abnormalities, we will stop the cruise level. Cruise level is 280. Okay, no single engine taxi, and any abnormalities, we will be continue until V1. If anything abnormal, I will call stop. On the way, after V1, we will continually figure out situation in the air. Let's ask the copilot if he have any questions. Any questions? Any questions?
None.
Perfect. Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On auto.
ADIRS.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
Fuel quantity. (8,980 kilograms) set.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
1004 set cross check.
1004 set. Down to the line.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
Okay. Let's call the pushback tractor. Okay, and we wish to have it be de-iced a little bit. let's announce something to the people, which, if they are here, so... Kiev, Borispol traffic, Austrian 668, terminal Delta stand to where the icing right now will be ready for the pushing back in 4 minutes. Okay. Sometimes it's not even the necessary information, but anyway, let's keep it real as it is. So the icing trucks are on the way, and we should go with the our A cars.
Aircraft is ready for treatment.
Yes, it is.
We begin treatment now and observe fluid type 1. Concentration at 50%. I will call you back when ready.
Так точно, товарищ лейтенант. So the icing treatment, the treatment which is based on the preventing from the covering the thin ice or any kind of moisture which can become ice for departure. And this is quite accurate for the situation here. The icing and anti-icing is completed. So we are...
The icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 1. Concentration at 50%. I'm disconnecting. Good day.
Good day, bye-bye. Okay, so we can push back now and... Grant from cockpit.
Go ahead.
Please remove external power.
Roger, removing external power.
Okay, external power is removed. Shortly, I hope.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
External power connected.
Okay. As you see, there is a flap open here. The doors are open because of in here we've got the jack to the communication via the between the ground personnel.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And the cockpit. So quite realistic scenario. Okay, they are ready for push.
Lock in gear. Okay, so we have to take the
We'll be editing our pushback, and will be pushback here. I think here will be most sufficient. Oh, it's perfect.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Roger that. So we have to disconnect the chocks, disconnect the GPU.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
We are releasing now.
Commence and push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Okay, so we are pushing back and the brakes will be set.
Cabin crew, arm yellow door
Okay.
selected, set cross check.
Let's stop the music and let's concentrate on our tasks. Starting engine 1. So that's our procedure. In Austrian Airlines, we're starting engine 1 as first engine. Normally in Airbus, because of the yellow hydraulic
Meine Damen
system,
und Herren, einen guten Nachmittag und nochmal
it's
herzlich
the
willkommen an
system, it's the engine 2 is
Wir zeigen
starting.
Ihnen jetzt ein Video über die Sicherheit an Bord. Wir bitten Sie, diesen Informationen aufmerksam zu folgen. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. Once again, I would like to welcome you on board of this flight. We're now going to brief you on the safety procedures
Kiev
of this
traffic,
aircraft. Please follow
Austrian
the
668,
instructions
stand Delta 2 is pushing back.
Meine Damen und Herren, wir bitten nun um Ihre Aufmerksamkeit für die Sicherheitshinweise. Vergewissern Sie sich, dass Ihr Handgepäck sicher
Starting
verstaut
engine 1.
und alle
Set parking
Ausgänge
brakes.
frei zugänglich sind.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Vollständig ausgeschaltet werden.
Okay, the guy is
Wenn Sie
starting
während
number
des
1.
Reiseflugs ein
And
elektronisches
2.
Gerät benutzen möchten, vergewissern Sie sich in jedem Fall, dass jegliche Sendefunktionen deaktiviert sind. Zuerst zeigen wir Ihnen, wie Sie Ihren
Fuel flow.
Sicherheitsgurt schließen, festziehen
Each
und
the rising.
öffnen.
And 1.
Wir empfehlen Ihnen, während des gesamten
Oil
Fluges
pressure.
angeschnallt zu bleiben. Im Falle eines Druckverlustes fallen automatisch Sauerstoffmasken aus einem Behälter über Ihren
So engine number 1 is turning.
Sauerstoffabgabe zu aktivieren. Drücken Sie die Maske auf Mund und Nase und achten
And engine
Sie
number
nach
1 is
dem
stable
Wasser.
and available. So let's go with the engine number 2.
Mitreisenden. Dieses Flugzeug hat 8 Notausgänge. 2 befinden sich im hinteren, 4 im mittleren und 2 im vorderen Teil der Kabine. Alle Ausgänge sind deutlich mit dem Wort Exit gekennzeichnet. Leuchtstreifen im Boden leuchten im Notfall auf und führen zu den Ausgängen. Bitte beachten Sie die Sicherheitskarten. Diese
Fuel
enthalten
flow,
neben der Schutzhaltung
N2 and 1 and
der
EGT.
Notausgänge weitere
Fuel
wichtige
pressure, oil pressure is rising.
Sicherheitsinformationen.
Okay.
Sie finden die
Both engines are
Sicherheitskarte in
stable
Ihren
and
Taschen
available,
vor
so
Ihnen.
we can disconnect and
Unter
see you on
Ihrem
the
Sitz
left hand
befindet
side.
sich eine Schwimmweste. Auf Anweisung der Besatzung nehmen Sie die Schwimmweste aus dem Behälter und ziehen Sie diese über den Kopf. Führen Sie den Gurt um den Körper. Befestigen Sie ihn vorne am Verschluss und ziehen Sie ihn fest. Erst nach dem
Unlocking
Verlassen
gear.
des Flugzeugs ziehen
Okay.
Sie an den roten Griffen, um die Weste
After start
aufzuladen.
checklist.
Seitlich an der
Tow
Weste
truck disconnected.
befinden sich
Bypass
zwei
pin
Ventile,
removed.
die Sie betätigen, um
After start checklist, please.
führen oder
Anti-ice.
abzulassen.
Set and
Eine
check.
Signallampe
Ecam
leuchtet
status.
im Wasser
Check.
automatisch
Pitch
auf.
trim.
Schwimmwesten für Kleinkinder befinden sich ebenfalls an Bord. Stellen Sie bitte für den Start Ihre Rückenlehne senkrecht, klappen Sie die Armlehnen herunter und verstauen Sie den Tisch. Abschließend bitten wir Sie
0.8%
während
up.
des gesamten Aufenthalts an Bord das
Rudder trim.
0.
Is clear.
After start checklist complete.
Complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give us your full attention while we explain the safety features of this aircraft. Make sure that your hand baggage is safely stowed and that all exits are easily accessible. Any
Flight
electronic
controls
equipment
check.
must now be turned off completely. Should you wish to use an
Full
electronic
up.
device during the flight,
Full down.
please
Neutral.
ensure that any transmission functions are deactivated. First of all, we will show you how
Full
to
left.
fasten, tighten, and release your
Full
seatbelt.
right.
We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened
Neutral.
throughout the flight.
Rather.
In the event of a decompression,
Full left.
oxygen masks will automatically
Full
fall from
right.
the container above
Neutral.
your seat.
Perfect.
Pull a mask toward
So the officer will take this opportunity to check the flaps and slots and everything.
emergency exits. 2 at the rear, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin. All the exits are clearly marked.
Clear on the
In the
left.
event of an emergency,
Clear right side.
floor lighting will guide you towards the exits. Please note the safety information card, which you will find in the seat pocket in front of you. This gives further important safety information, including the brace position and the location of the emergency exits. There is a life jacket under your seat. When instructed to do so by the crew, take the life jacket out of its pouch and place it over your head. Pass the straps around your body. Fasten them with the clip at the
Brake
front
check.
and pull them tight.
Pressure 0.
Taxi
To
lights on.
inflate the vest, pull on the red cord only once you have left the aircraft. On the side
Set
of the
and check.
vest there are 2 valves which you can use to further inflate or deflate it. A warning light will come on automatically in water. There are also life jackets for infants available on board. For takeoff, please ensure that your seat backs and tray tables are in the upright position and your armrests are down. Finally, please note that smoking is not permitted for the duration of the flight. Thank you.
crew, the cabin is ready. Seats for departure, please.
Hello, it's Nolan. Let's the cabin secure for takeoff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we have a cabin ready for takeoff. Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Check.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Check.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
V1 151, VR 151, V2 155. Flex temperature 68 degrees set. Set and check.
V1 151, VR 151, V2 155. Flex temp 68 degrees ATC.
Set.
Ecam memo.
Take off no blow.
Down to the line.
Below the line.
Takeoff runway.
36 right, confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
Off.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Ready?
A firm.
Borispool traffic, Austrian 668, landing up runway 36 right for departure. Okay. takeoff. Manual flex, SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Checked. Thrust set. ...100 knots.
Check.
Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up. Navigation.
Gear up.
Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
Guten Nachmittag, meine Damen und Herren. Mein Name ist Michel Kopp und ich freue mich, Sie als Member der Kabine anzunehmen.
Packs are on.
Insbesondere möchte ich unsere Star Alliance Mitglieder willkommen heißen. Falls wir etwas tun können, um den Aufenthalt an Bord angenehmer zu machen, kontaktieren Sie uns. Wir empfehlen Ihnen, diese Orte während des ganzen Flugs geschlossen zu halten. In Kürze werden wir mit unserem Bordservice beginnen. Zudem werden wir unseren Bordshop öffnen. Falls Sie einen Wunsch haben, kontaktieren Sie uns. Wir hoffen, Sie fühlen sich wohl bei uns an Bord und wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Flug. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My
Kiev
name
British
is
Pilot
Michelle
Strand
Fox, and I'm very
668
pleased
on
to
Kaffel,
welcome you
Charlie
aboard
departure
this flight
up
today.
to flight
I'd like
level
to add my
120.
personal welcome to you all and welcome back our Star Alliance members. If there's anything we can do to make your journey more comfortable, please let one of us know. As the captain has already mentioned, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated, and they must be securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. We're about to start our food and drink service. This will be followed by an opening of our in-flight shop. Please do not hesitate to ask any of us for assistance throughout the flight. You can find us in the galley or by using your call button. We hope you enjoy the flight. Thank you.
So a little bit of manual flying, but its checklist was not good with the co-pilot because he told the bugs are on, but this is not true. But bugs wasn't on, so a little bit of flying manually. I don't need to take the autopilot immediately after takeoff. It doesn't make any sense. It's better to fly the airplane. Not only the auto flight is good, but also you need to know your abilities to fly the airplane without the autopilot. In the other case, you will totally forget how to fly the aircraft.
Core 4 checklist.
Stand by. Okay. Autopilot on. And let's climb 380. After takeoff, climb checklist, please.
Landing gear.
Up,
Flaps.
retracted,
Packs.
on,
Down to the line.
below the line,
Barrow ref.
standard set,
Standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
complete. Let's check the maps. Careful 1 Charlie departure, and we are on perfect on this departure route. And next we overflying the Kiev FIR. Next Lviv. Next over Slovakia, Bratislava, and then we'll be approaching to the airfield of Vienna, Shevchat, and we'll be finishing flight there. And next maybe we will fly to Innsbruck. We will see. So for the time being, let's check the outside views.
1000 to go. Cruising flight level 380 check.
Okay, so let's prepare for the arrival. On top of descent, it's in around 119 nautical miles, so it means we should descend in around 20 minutes from now, even less. It's 11:26 right now and 11:43. We'll be descending to our destination. Weather forecasting for the and current weather for the Wien. The weather is wind is 101 knots and variable between 330 and 050 kavak. Temperature -0 and dew point -5. QNH is 1006 and there is no significant change to that weather, so it's perfect conditions for each kind of landing, including visual landing. And information should be done in here for QNH. We can of course revise that while we're nearing to the Wien. Temperature 0 and then wind latest 10103 and then check the all the data needed. So arrival approaches 34 Mabot. So we plan that the arrival over the Relku to Whiskey, it means a speed limitation point and flight level 100. Flight level 100, it's below, so below flight level 100 over to Relku, and we finish at Mabot intersection. Between 0530 and 2330 local time, we should use this flight level 100 because the crossing airspace probably so Mabot. That's the first thing, and the next we have the chart for the localizer. Approaches so we'll be flying like here, and then we will be established on localizer and ILS actually runway 34. And we should check the charts. Standard arrival. And then we use the Mabot. Yeah, Mabot for November for runway 34 airnav transition. So I'm planning Mabot up to 3000 to Whiskey 971. That's the plan. Let's see how the controller will react on that plan. And I think landing configuration, we will use configuration 3. And then we should use the localizer ILS. And minimum for the category C aircraft, it's 794, decision altitude. In category 1 approach, we are using decision altitude, not decision height. But below that's capacity, we're using altitude. Instead of decision altitude, we use decision height. So decision altitude for category C aircraft in approach 794. So let's go and put it 794 on that start. And next we putting here the landing flaps 3. to avoid the warning that landing flap is not in service. Approach speeds, it's 140, the final one, and landing speed is 135, so it is landing speed plus 5 for the performance reasons. And then we have everything in order. So let's go with the
Checked.
I have control.
You have control.
I'm ready for the approach briefing.
Ready.
So approach briefing, it will be the aircraft is still good shape, no other additional restrictions on the technical status, and NOTAMs are checked, weather checked, also very good accessibility, and currently runway 34 in my opinion. We will see, depends on the control situation, on the controller decision. So runway news for this time is 3-4. Extra time over the destination, or rather the extra fuel, is 1.7 with the landing weight predicted, and our prediction landing weight was 57 tons, and the top of descent, as I mentioned, is 76 nautical miles to top of descent. The Mora and the others, so 3,600 feet MSA and 2,700 feet minimum safe sector altitude concerning the map. So from that perspective of east north approach, 360 and then 270 as minimum safe. Then we have more than 900 kilograms of fuel for holding. Minimum destination FOB is 3 tons, and currently on board we have a 4.7. Minimum for Austrian Airlines, it's 2,000 kilograms. If it's less than 2,000 liters, we should file the report about the insufficient fuel for landing. So it's quite sensitive. Altitude and speed constraints, speed limitation point. So let's go for the plan itself and go for the flight plan. Okay. Airports will disregard that. So first speed limitation point, it will be the Relco. When we start Relco to Whiskey for Mabot for November arrival to runway 34. So on Mabot 180 before, then above 6,000 we will descend to 6,000 to reach Whiskey 975 at 6000, then returning to the right, and then Whiskey 972 at 4000, and finally Whiskey 971 at the above 3000 feet at Whiskey 971. 3000 feet. It's a final. Our final fix. So we're putting 3000 here. Missed approach procedure. It's climb straight ahead to distance 9.8 of Fishment, then turn right to VR, climb to 5000 and hold. Alternate consideration, we can divert to Klagenfurt or to Salzburg, or even we can proceed to Budapest or to Prague. We have plenty of fuel for that. Runway data, landing versus runway data, and the tail circ awareness, we good with that. Runway in the Wien airport is the 3600 meters long, and probably will be vacating via Bravo 4 or Bravo 2, so I will use that low reverse. So landing configuration will use auto brakes on low, reverses will be idle, and expected taxi routes. I suggest we're using Bravo 4 or Bravo 2, and next we will be going for 10 Charlie, so parking stands probably Foxtrot 12. Pier North, this will be good for us. Landing configuration flaps 3, and this is the last sector procedure. Could be no, and we can start up APU in taxi. Any questions?
I'm good.
So the approach briefing is completed. So our assigned level should be at the 180 initially. let's check one more time. Weather information at the latest. Arrival 80s if any available. No information. And weather is with no change for now. Okay, so in that case, next message. Wind radar closed. So we take 134. 135. 134, 350.
7 Roger, you can taxi fire exit 5, Mike, hold Alpha 4 and we're 29.
Exit 5, Mike, hold Alpha 4, clock 17.
Austrian 9 should attack us in 010 degrees, 3 knots, 29 clear takeoff.
29 clear takeoff, Austrian 9 should take.
Austrian 116 taxi Delta Lima Whiskey line 36 gate Foxtrot 37.
Okay. Let's give some information to the
Gate
passengers.
Foxtrot 37 Austrian 116.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We are about to
Well,
start
the
airport to about 20 minutes from now. I'd like to thank you for choosing
Private
us
Jet
today and flying
283,
with us. I hope you had
proceed
a
direct
pleasant
to
flight.
Salzburg
And I hope
NDB,
to see you
Sierra
again
Bravo Golf
on one of our
NDB,
aircraft
cleared
very
ILS
soon
runway
again.
15.
Thank you for paying attention.
Direct to Salzburg NDB and cleared ILS on with 15, private Air 283.
Austrian 62 Lima, descent to altitude, correction, descent file for 120.
Descent 120, Austrian 6 Lima.
Adria 222, fully established to land runway 34.
Adria 222, FM cleared to land.
Cleared to land runway 34, Adria 222.
Austrian 5 November Alpha, proceed direct to Whiskey 980, descent flight level 120.
Sun 120 and direct Whiskey 982.
Wind radar, Shamrock 661.
Austrian 791, fair climb Unicom 1228, ciao.
122.8, goodbye.
On the Shamrock 661, Wien, hello, pass message.
We're at Delta, stand Delta 21 at Wien, requesting clearance to Dublin.
Shamrock 661, thanks, cleared Dublin. In fact, stand by, your flight plan is invalid.
Austrian 6 Lima, just to confirm, are we cleared on Narnet 2 Alpha arrival?
Austrian 62 Lima, FM cleared 982 Alpha arrival, expect to localize a DB circling approach runway 08.
Cleared Narnet 2 Alpha, expect localize a DB circling 08, Austrian 6 Lima.
Austrian 9 should take airborne passing 2200 for 5000.
Austrian 9 Juliet Echo identified 2,300 feet, climb flight level 230, proceed direct to Whiskey 405.
Climb flight level 230, direct Whiskey 405, Austrian 9 Juliet Echo.
Lufthansa 985 speed 160 knots, still 40 away.
160 until 4 Lufthansa 95.
Good day, Austrian 9011 on stand Foxtrot 26. No information about, but we have weather meter and request Request Alpha departure clearance to Heraklion via the 129 when able.
I'll call you back number 2 for clearance. Shamrock 661 cleared to Dublin. Medics 1 Charlie departure, runway 29er, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 4034.
Cleared Dublin, medic 1 Charlie departure 29, initial climb 5,000 feet and squawking 4034, Shamrock 661.
Shamrock 661 cleared QNH 1006, break, Austrian 9011, cleared Heraklion, Stein 3 Charlie departure, runway 29er, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 4055.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign.
Austrian 9011 is cleared to Heraklion via Stein 3 Charlie departure out of runway 29er, flight to Newt and initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 4055.
Austrian 9011 clearance correct QNH 1006, break, private air 283, surface winds 330 degrees 5 knots, runway 15, clear to land.
Runway 15, clear to land, private air 283.
Austrian 9133, Budapest offline, Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
Unicom 122 decimal, Austrian 9133, service.
Advance 4 Kilo Lima, Unicom 1228, service.
Unicom 12 decimal 8, advance code 4 Kilo Lima.
Vienna S, yeah, Tirol to 29er, requesting clearance to Gerba via visual departure to Brenner.
Stand by Austrian 62 Lima, descent 10,000 feet, 10,000, QNH, Innsbruck 1,000 hectopascals, hold at Rattenburg.
Descent 10,000, jetzt schon 1,000 oder Rattenburg, Austrian 6 Lima.
Lazy 411 ready for taxi.
Lazy 411 taxi Alpha, forward short runway 08.
Taxi Alpha, hold short 08, Lazy 4.
Luxair 58 Victor Wien, hello, squawk 4004, cleared Vienna and 2 Whiskey arrival, descent flight level 170. Lufthansa 985, surface wind Wien 1010 degrees 3 knots, 34 cleared to land.
Cleared to land, 34 Lufthansa 95.
Clock 17, surface wind 010 degrees 3 knots, 29er clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 29er, clock 17.
Madrid 222, welcome to Vienna, taxi via Delta, Blue Line, gate Foxtrot 36.
Thank you very much, taxi via Delta, Blue Line, gate Foxtrot 36, Andrew 222.
It's a Tirol Jet calling, second call sign.
Tirol Jet 38.
Tirol Jet 38, Wien Raid, so cleared to Delta Tango, correction cleared to Tunisia, Brenner to Juliet, departure runway 08, initial climb flight level 160, squawk 4045.
Could we have a visual departure to Breno, please?
Roger, 238, Roger, cleared to Tunisia, runway 08, visual departure to Breno, right turn, initially 160, squawk 4045.
Squawk 4045, cleared to Breno, visual departure 08, right turn, squawk and initial climb 160, squawk 4045.
Roger, 38, that's correct. Innsbruck 1000 hectopascals, not up approved.
Squawk 1, sorry, QNH 1000 and squawk and starter is approved, Roger 38.
Lazy 411 fire Alpha and backtrack lineup runway 08.
Backtrack 08, Lazy 4.
Holding 7465, holding point, Foxtrot, runway 32.
Flying 17465, Roger, hold position, Obi-1 to land ahead.
Welcome.
Scandinavian 275 with your flight level 400.
Scandinavian 275, Wien radar source identified, continue, break, Speedbird 2695, push start approved, face west.
Speedbird 2691, push start approved, face west.
Clock 17 airborne.
Clock 17 identified, 2700 feet, climb flight level 260, proceed direct to Rupert.
Climb level 260, direct to Rupert, clock 17. Wien Radar Servus Rooster 3102, level 410, inbound Peter.
Stand by Austrian 9 Juliet Echo, proceed direct to Nalox.
Direct Nalox, Austrian 9 Juliet Echo.
Rooster 3102, Wien, hello, squawk 4012.
4012, Rooster 3102.
Wien Rider, hallo, die Lufthansa 9 Papa Zulu, Vienna Airport, Foxtrot 08, QNH 1006, request start up to Frankfurt.
Lufthansa 9 Papa Zulu cleared Frankfurt, Lugam 1 Charlie departure, runway 29, initial climb 5000, squawk 4040.
Startup approved, clear to Frankfurt via the Lugam 1 Charlie out of runway 29, initial climb 5000 feet, squawk 4040, 9 Papa Zulu.
9 Papa Zulu clearance correct, QNH Wien 1006, break, Austrian 919, confirm you are at a sufficient altitude for the localizer Deem East?
I will see.
919, roger, cleared localizer Deem East with circling runway 08, report breaking off.
Localizer Deem East runway 26 for runway 0, and we'll report breaking off, Austrian 919.
Wien Radar Austrian 668 with you, flight level 180, Mabot for November for ILS runway 34, request lower.
Call you back, level 2 on Sierra Quebec, Unicom 128, ciao.
Have a great day, see ya.
Austrian 9 Juliet Echo, Unicom 128, ciao.
Unicom Servus Austrian 9 Juliet Echo.
Austrian 668 Wien, hello, squawk 4014, cleared Mabot 4 November, transition ILS 34, descent 5000 feet, QNH 1006.
Mabot for November 5000, QNH 1006, say again, just a squawk please.
Stand by, lazy 411, surface winds, Innsbruck, variable calm, runway 08, cliff takeoff.
Clear to take off 08, lazy 4, thank
Roger, taxi. Squawk 4014.
4014.
Jet holding Bravo 5. Roger 38 ready for taxi.
Austrian 9011 request pushback.
Austrian 9011, give way to the A3, should be pulling on to stand to your left. Once he's clear, push start approved, blue line.
Roger, giving way there and then our aircraft and pushback approved green line.
Roger 38, taxi Alpha, hold short 08.
By Alpha, hold short 08, Roger 38.
And Lufthansa 985, not sure what the other Lufthansa is doing, but you can taxi via Delta blue line and gate, in fact Delta and orange line, gate Foxtrot 04.
Delta and orange line at the gate, please, for Lufthansa 95.
Foxtrot
yes, Andrea 222, we've actually missed our gate, we've gone down too far, would you like us to take another stand?
Foxtrot
Still high. Thank you. Adria 222, just take the first stand on your left.
First stand on the left, Andrea 222.
Austrian 16 holding over Rattenberg, sorry, we pilots crashed.
60 Lima, no problem. Cancel the hold. Rattenberg, cleared localizer Deem East with circling 08. Report localizer established.
Cancel hold via Rattenberg, cleared localizer Deem East and report established Austrian 16 Lima.
And the Welling 7465, surface wind Salzburg 330 degrees 5 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
A321, looking for Gatwick.
Welling 7465.
Correct. Private 283, taxi straight ahead, exit 3, gate Echo 1.
Straight ahead, exit 3, gate Echo 1, thanks to the service, goodbye.
Lisi 411 traffic, Airbus A320, 12 o'clock, Austrian Airbus A320 is currently descending through 6,000 feet. Climb now, flight level 160.
Climb 160 for lazy 411, I see the traffic on radar, it's no problem.
Wind Radar, good morning, this is Ryanair 47 Delta, currently sat at stand 9 at Innsbruck, request IFR clearance to Gatwick.
Ryanair 47 Delta, Roger, cleared to London Gatwick, Kempton, 5 Juliet departure, runway 08, initial climb, flight level 160, squawk 4062.
Cleared to Gatwick, Kempton 5 Juliet departure, runway 08, initial climb 160 and squawk 4062 for Ryanair 47 Delta.
47 Delta, correct. Break, turbojet, trait, enter backtrack, correction from Alpha, surface winds, Innsbruck, variable calm, runway 08, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 08, Roger 38.
Wien Radar, Eurowings 1 Papa Yankee, inbound ATEX.
Eurowings 1 Papa Yankee, Wien Radar, Service cleared, ATEX 1 Whiskey, arrival, PESAT 4 November, transition, ILS, runway 34, descent, flight level 140.
Gate Nasit, 1 Whiskey arrival and PESAT 4 November transition, ILS 34 and down to 140, Eurowings 1 Papa Yankee.
Wien Radar, good morning, Wellington 51, passing Unken to Impul, level 370.
Falling 751 Fiend radar service identified level 370. Proceed direct to Baruk, cleared crashing Balat 3 November transition ILS 34.
Please say again, avoiding 75.
Direct to Baruk and cleared Balat 3 November transition ILS 34.
Transition the 3 November from runway 34 and direct the Barak avoiding 75.
Emirates 252 unit command 28, ciao.
Uricom 1228, thank you for the ATC and have a good afternoon.
Austrian 668 descent 3000 feet, bye bye.
Going down 3000 Austrian 668.
Looks at 58 Victor, proceed direct to Whiskey 974, cleared Nerdu 4 November transition, descent flight level 120.
So looks like we're gonna have vectors.
Raven radar, Monarch 47 Tango.
Monarch 47 Tango Wien, hello, class message.
Flaps 1.
We're stand 8 at
Flaps 1.
Innsbruck. We're 321 Neo, looking for clear tower.
Flaps 1.
Monarch 47 Tango cleared London Gatwick, Kempton 5 Juliet departure, runway 08, initial climb, fly level 160, squawk 4031.
Cleared Gatwick by the Kempton 5 Juliet departure, initial climb 160, squawk is 4031, Monarch 47 Tango.
Monarch 57 Tango, correct, QNH, Innsbruck 1000 hectopascals.
100 on the QNH, Monarch 47 Tango.
Austrian 919 breaking off.
Austrian 919 surface with Innsbruck, it's variable and calm, runway 08, clear to land.
Checked. Austrian 919.
Vienna radar Lufthansa 256, holding 1496.
Lufthansa 256, Vienna radar, so...
Checked. Lufthansa 256 at holding point Bravo 24 runway 16.
Lufthansa 256, I did try and reach you in text. You were cleared for runway 34, not 16, you taxied to the wrong end. So please re-taxi via Echo, hold short to runway 34.
Via Echo and holding short 34, Lufthansa 256.
Being radar on 9,300 feet, 4 miles from Badview with you.
November Sierra 2901, Fien, hello. Proceed direct to Rachtenberg, Romeo Tango Tango. Maintain 9,500 feet, QNH 1000.
9,500 feet and direct to Rottenburg. No, Mr. 291.
Lazy 411, Unicom 1228, bye bye.
Unicom for Lazy 411, bye bye.
DLC. Contos 5, Papa Cedar Wien, hello, identified, continue.
Continue. Monarch 992, start.
Monarch 992, pushback, startup approved, face west.
Start approved, face west, Monarch 992.
Speedbird 26901, taxi via Alpha, hold short to runway 08.
I assume that was for me. Speedbird 2691, taxi Alpha 08.
Nathan.
Big radar, Skyway 71, flight level 370.
711, identified, break Austrian 011, taxi... Sorry, 1 second.
Austrian 9011, we'll crest the T.
Austrian 901, taxi Blue Line Whiskey, hold short 29.
Blue Line Whiskey, hold short Lima, Austrian 9011.
Negative, hold short runway 29.
Oh, hold short runway 29, yes. Austrian 9011.
Eurowings 1 Papa Yankee, proceed direct to Whiskey 971, descent to altitude 3000 feet, QNH Wien 1006.
Direct Whiskey 971, descent altitude 3000 feet, and QNH 1006, for this 1 Papa Yankee.
Shamrock 661 ready for push and start.
Approach.
Shamrock 661 pushback and startup approved. QNH 1006.
Confirmed.
Push and start approved. Shamrock 661.
Ecom status.
Check.
Austrian 62 Lima report breaking off.
Seatbelts.
On.
Barrow ref.
1006 set confirmed.
Papa Zulu, we are ready for push, QNH 1006.
6 set.
Lufthansa 9 Papa Zulu Roger pushback and startup approved.
7 check.
Blue line.
Engine mode selector.
Push and start approved, blue line, Papa Zulu.
Complete.
Monarch 47 Tango ready, push and start.
Monarch 47 Tango push start approved, face west.
Push start approved, face west, Monarch 47 Tango.
Austrian 668, proceed direct 971, cleared ILS runway 34.
Direct 971, clear ILS 34, Austrian 668.
Invader, your wings 1 to Bravo, request clearance to Mallorca with information X-Wave 1, Salzburg.
Okay, slowing down for the approach.
Kiev
180.
Bravo, Wien, hello. Cleared to Palma de Mallorca, that's 1 Alpha departure, runway 33. Information X-ray is correct. Squawk 4656, the initial climb level 120.
Clear to Mallorca via Detza 1 Alpha departure out of runway 33, climbing flight level 120, squawk 4656, your wings 1 to Bravo.
Your wings 1 to Bravo, correct. Kiev 1002, startup approved, report ready taxi.
Setup approved, report when ready for taxi, your wings 1 to Bravo.
Gear down.
Top of descent.
Yeah, we will slow down by the gear.
Clock 17.
Gear down.
Top of descent.
Sorry, blocked again, say again.
Checked. Block 17, top of descent.
Gear down.
Clock 17, thank you. Descent flight level 130, and you are cleared for the Iberi 2 Alpha.
Descent flight level 130, cleared Iberi 1 Alpha, clock 17.
Spirit 2691 Alpha, fully ready.
Spirit 2691, enter backtrack line up runway 08.
Checked. Enter backtrack line up 08.
Flaps 2.
Austrian 919, follow stand Mr. Push to Rattenberg.
Flaps 2.
Checked.
Checked.
Austrian 919.
Austrian 901, fully ready.
Austrian 9011, roger, surface wind, 05 degrees, 3 knots, 29, clear takeoff.
Checked. 29 clear takeoff, Austrian 901.
Lufthansa 256, surface wind, 05 degrees, 3 knots, 34, clear takeoff.
34, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 256.
Vueling 751, descent flight level 170.
Descent flight level 170, Vueling 75.
Green radar November 291, what navigate, where we're going direct to?
November Sierra 291, Rattenberg, Romeo Tango Tango.
Checked.
Tango, thank you.
Mean radar looks at 86 Lima on the RNF.
Checked.
Looks at 86 Lima, QNH Innsbruck 1000 hectopascals, report to runway inside, 1 to depart ahead.
Copy that, report runway inside, looks at 86 Lima.
Spirit 2691, surface wind variable, 2 knots, runway 08, cliff takeoff.
Cliff takeoff 08, Spirit 2691.
Austrian 60 Lima, caution, there'll be a British Airways departing opposite direction.
We'll look out 6 Lima.
Ryanair 47 Delta, request push and start.
Ryanair 47 Delta, push back and start up approved, face west.
Push and start approved, facing west for Ryanair 47 Delta.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Passing final approach fix. 3000 feet. Flaps 3.
Shamrock
Cabin
661
crew,
ready
be
for
seated
takeoff.
for landing.
Shamrock 661, roger, taxi via Lima, hold short, runway 29.
Lima and hold short 29 Shamrock 661.
Radio altimeter alive.
Check.
Austrian 6 Lima going around.
Austrian 62 Lima, confirm you're following the circle to land.
Austrian 6 Lima negative, we are going around.
Austrian 6 Lima, roger, follow standard missed approach.
Stand up with approach 6 Lima.
Austrian 2700, 800.
Austrian 9011 identified 3000 feet, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Austrian 9011.
Looks at 58 Victor descent 3000 feet, QNH Innsbruck 1, correction QNH V in 1005.
Mean radar looks at 86 Lima after the side.
86 Lima, thank you, surface wind is declarable, common runway 08, clear to land.
Clear to land looks at 86 Lima.
Austrian 60 Lima, report the reason for go around.
Austrian 6 Lima, we had no visibility, we were MC still.
Austrian 60 Lima, roger, follow center mission push to Rattenberg, climb flight level 120.
Stand up with approach to Rattenberg and 1 to the Austrian 6 Lima.
Lufthansa 9 Papa Zulu, we are ready for taxi.
Austrian 919, climb flight level 120. Austrian 919, climb fly level 120.
Flight level 120, Austrian 919.
Austrian 668, full established, all localizer, ILS runway 34.
Niner Papa Zulu.
Lufthansa 25 is passing fly level 40.
Lufthansa 256 been identified 4,000 feet, climb flight level 300, proceed direct to Lanox.
Climb to 300, proceed direct to Lanox, Lufthansa 256.
United Air Austrian 2335, stand Fox 27 at Vienna, request our Falcons as failed.
Station calling, I'm closing, give me command 228 below.
And Austrian 668, we have 6.8 miles to go on ILS 34.
Bye-bye. All stations, V in the radar is closing due workload. Too many of you and not enough controllers, so everyone to Unicom. Sorry. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, thank you.
Have a good one.
Great job. Austrian 668 in traffic, landing runway 34. We have the 5.6 miles to go.
Wind traffic, wings 1 Papa Yankee, ILS 34, 10 miles, and we are slowing down.
1,000.
Vienna traffic, Lufthansa 9 Papa Zulu via Alpha 3, line up and take off runway 29 on the Lugum 1 Charlie departure.
400. 300. 100 above. Minimum.
Check the landing.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Pitch,
10.
pitch.
5.
And manual braking. Runway 34 vacated, Austrian 668.
Wings 1 Papa Yankee 34, clear tonight.
Wind traffic, Shamrock 661 lining up, runway 29er via Alpha 3.
After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Are you sure about that? Predictive wind shear system.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with the seatbelt fastened
Off.
until the seatbelt
After landing checklist complete.
wünschen Ihnen einen schönen Aufenthalt und hoffen, Sie bald wieder an Bord eines unserer Flugzeuge begrüßen zu dürfen. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now make and receive calls and use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. When leaving your seats, take care when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have moved and can fall out. Before leaving the aircraft, please make sure you have all of your personal belongings with you, and remember that smoking is not allowed until you have reached a designated smoking area. We would like to wish all of our customers an enjoyable stay. If you're traveling on further, we wish you a pleasant onward journey. It has been a pleasure to serve you, and we look forward to welcome you on board of one of our aircraft soon.
Vienna traffic, Austrian 2 Tango Yankee at Foxtrot 1-2 is pushing back.
Chat and check. Park checklist. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
Off.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
Set and check.
Vienna
Parking
traffic
checklist
the
complete.
Yankee is taxiing to a holding point 29er via Whiskey and Mike. Into traffic, also to tank it, Alpha 3 for Vienna takeoff. Correction, Alpha 3 for runway 29. Vienna traffic goes into tank, is passing 2000 on the Soviet 1 Charlie departure.